our agenda on manufacturing is our agenda on export. Within our deep dives, we will look at every sector and ask ourselves how we can be able to take advantage of the regional market, of the continental market, and of global market. Each one of you has a capacity to be a global player. And I look forward to looking around this room in a few years to come and find 20, 30 billion dollar companies. It is doable. I do not see any sector that cannot achieve that. Be it pharmaceutical, be it textile, be it agro, be it leather. It is possible and it is doable, and we are going to do it together. As I've said, we are going to have also a closer working relationship in our SMEs. No sector is successful, in my opinion, if it does not demonstrate how you are working to active the SMEs. And I also want to see a lot of these companies, a lot of our manufacturers become global players, so that you can also exit the local scene for other people to come up, and you become from African players to global players. That is possible, and we'll work together. I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to hold each other's hand. We walk that journey and ensure that we occupy the space that appear in the shelves and the kitchens and the homesteads of people within Africa and within the world. Let me also take this opportunity to just update about my, yesterday I had, the last 2 days, on my secretary of work, I had a very successful meeting with my counterpart, the Honorable Patel Ibrahim, Minister for Trade of the Republic of South Africa. And we held discussions that are centered around increasing our bilateral trade between Kenya and South Africa, increasing our role in promoting the regional trade within our 2 continental blocks or 3 continental regional blocks, the South African Custom Union, SACU, the East African Community, and COMESA. And we look forward next week to the visit of President Ramaphosa, who is going to be here, and we laid the ground to some discussions which are still ongoing, which President Ramaphosa and President Ruto will be announcing to the world some very encouraging steps that we are taking to unlock our regional and continental business that revolves around not only the bilateral relations between Kenya and South Africa, but also within our tripartite agreement, SACU, EAC, and COMESA. Most importantly, in being the pioneers and the lead drivers of unlocking the African continental free trade area. Africa is abound with opportunities for all of us. And my satisfaction will be when I find Kenyan products in every corner of this country. And equally, that we stop just importing goods from outside Africa. Intra-Africa trade now starts at 19%. Africa is trading with each other at 19%. 81% of our shelves is products from outside Africa. This is unacceptable by any standard. Compare that with the European Union, whereby it is now in the region of 70%. So they only have 30% space for products from outside the European Union. My ambition, working with South Africa and other African partners, is to actually match, if not exceed, what Europe has in terms of regional trade. And we are not going to grow as long as we continue to be dumping ground for goods from outside our continent. So this agenda is very important to me. It's very important to President Ruto. And I think that it's very important to South African President Ramaphosa, as we will indeed be outside in the visit next week. I also want to point out that we are working as a ministry within the Kenya Kwanza administration to also fix the architecture and export all the way from county level, as the Deputy Governor said. We have now agreed that we are going to set up manufacturing and export hubs, especially for the SMEs in all the 47 counties. So that for the big people in this room who can be able to manufacture by themselves, that is very good, and we welcome that. But for our SMEs who may not have that capacity, government is setting up infrastructure for us to create common user facilities for our SMEs to be able to manufacture in all the 47 counties. And you'll start seeing this in earnest starting from this quarter before next year. Attendant to that, especially for our SMEs, but also available to manufacturers like yourselves, are our export country hubs, where we are going to set up warehouses in several countries. I just put in a request to the South African government that we be given facility to set up the Kenyan warehouses in South Africa. We've already been allocated space, and we'll start this in earnest to set up Kenyan warehouses in the Democratic Republic of Congo, so that if you know somebody from or customers or buyers from that country, is fine. If you don't know, all you need to do, place your goods there, and they are going to be distributed from within our Kenyan warehouses. And also we are setting up one in Dubai, for the Gulf market. And we continue expanding this, working with other partners who have enthusiastically shown their intention to come forward. Finally is on the issue of AGOA, the Africa Growth and Opportunity Act. This piece of legislation is very important. It has continued to contribute to our industry, to our jobs, to our export revenues. This agreement is lapsing in another 3 years, in 2025. We've taken a common position with South Africa, and we are going to take this position as a collective position of the African Union and of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, that we really want to ask the Biden administration that AGOA must be extended beyond 2025. We are grateful to President Biden for convening his first African summit on the 14th of December and the 14th of next month. President Ruto will be attending that forum alongside myself and other members of our government. And we have agreed with the South African government that the whole of Africa will express again and again our sentiments to President Biden and the American government that we need to see an extension of AGOA beyond 2025, so that we do not endanger the jobs and the positive contribution that we continue to work on Angola. So thank you very much, and I want to thank KAM again. You have a partner in me. You have to forgive me for being too aggressive with you, but I promise you I will not stop.
Before we have a group photo with our board, together with the distinguished guests, we'll just open for maybe 3 or 4 questions. Press, please.
Rubak Said from ABC. When I was here, the inflation rate last month hit 9.6%, which might be a bit hard, especially for the manufacturing sector. Within your administration, what exactly is going to be done to remedy this situation?
Thank you very much. I think that question is very important. And my challenge also is to manufacture. Thank you for asking us. Given me the opportunity to say something that I would have wanted to say. We are going to protect your producers. But we are also aware that some manufacturers, I don't want to mention anyone, are taking advantage of this protection to raise prices, especially the common products, the most important consumer products. We are protecting local manufacturing so that we create jobs, and for me, so that we export. I know of some industries, of some sectors, some industries which are asking for protection, and all they are doing is recycling imported finished products, packaging it as if it's manufactured here. That is one of the biggest contributors to the cost of living and inflation. So for those manufacturers who are genuine, that you want to manufacture so that you can export, you want to manufacture so that you can create jobs, you are going to find a protector and a friend in the company of Kenya. And you shall see this very imminent. We are on the radar of those manufacturers who are deliberately taking advantage of our protection or our policies to promote local manufacturing to repackage. I have no qualms to say, the people of edible oils industry need to know this is one of the commodities That is very important to our kitchen, our food tables. And we need to have meaningful value addition, not just packaging imported products and calling it value addition. So we are looking at these factors, and government is going to be very aggressive in taking intervention measures where we feel that the private sector is abusing our goodwill in terms of protecting industry. Thank you very much.
But I was really trying to continue here for making good stuff there dealing with finding market for the local products. We just want to understand what would be the criteria for businesses to actually take advantage of some of those warehouses. And of course, we understand as early as last year there was already warehousing. We have seen the government is making inroads there together with the others. What would be the criteria to access those warehousing units? Would they be maybe rented space or something of the sort, so that we just give more information out there to the SME owners?
Thank you very much. That's another very good question. Our export warehouses are going to be based on a rent or lease model. It's first come, first served. It is going by, we have done some mapping for 50 countries where we think we have got the highest export potential. So we will allocate spaces within those warehouses. It is our intention to build warehouses in all those 50 countries. Some of them we've never exported anything at all. We have done mapping, we know what can sell in those countries. We are going to open up to KM and other business management organizations. Very transparent, fast come, fast serve basis. But also, let me say this, that we are also working with the Kenya Export Promotion and Branding Agency, which we are going to imminently rebrand into our Kenya Investment and Trade Agency, to set up a commercial agency in those 50 countries. So you'll find that in most countries we have got, our embassies are doing a wonderful job in terms of supporting our trade. But that use of embassy as a trade promotion tool, other countries are moving away from it, and Kenya is also joining that. So if you look at countries like Korea, they have got KOTRA, which is their trade agency. We are also now moving to the trade agency model, so that we have got, for example, our trade agency in DRC may not be in Kinshasa. Certainly it's not going to be in Pretoria. It's not going to be in Abuja. It's going to be where business is happening. And so using this agency model, we are going to find a very, very, very aggressive marketing of Kenyan export. I'll tell you a sad fact. This year, this financial year, the budget for export promotion for the entire Republic of Kenya that we have given Cape Robert to market is only 46 million shillings. That is drinking water for some of these people, the one they drink in their offices. We have only 18 trade attaches. We are virtually not promoting any exports at all. So you can start to imagine the opposite. If we are still a respectable country in terms of exports, once we start opening the warehouses and opening our trade agencies, our exports will boom out there. I was shocked. South Africa is exporting goods worth $650 million to Kenya. And Kenya is exporting to South Africa goods worth $37 million. So this imbalance is not acceptable, and we need to invest as a country and do something about it.
So maybe the last two.
Bwana Waziri, Vincent from Radio Citizen. The issue of multiple licensing, how are you planning as a government to handle it without interfering maybe with revenue streams, especially from the county, and also the regulatory bodies, the relevant regulatory bodies which do the licensing in the county? This also goes to the DG for Nairobi.
Because I'm sure what I will do, let me give the DG so I can also hear what they do.
Yeah, what we're doing with the licensing process. What we're doing with the licensing process is that we've gone through and mapped all the various charges that we actually levy on people, various permits, and we're creating clusters of licenses. So when you get to pay for a specific permit, let's say fire, let's say you raise everything that you repair, we create one single permit that is going to have a QR code. So if anybody checks, they can see that you're actually licensed. We are not going to drop revenue streams. What we do is make it easy for you to pay. So we pay it in one, and you can actually pay it off from your office or your phone or your computer in the cyber, whatever you want to do. So you don't have to come and queue at City Hall to be able to pay this. That's what we're doing, and we should be able to find this out by the end of the year.
Let me also point out that the issue of single business permits has to be a reality. And President William Ruto has been categorical to us, as the national government, to our counties, that we have to work together. And Governor Sakaja and myself, we have agreed that we are going to pilot in Nairobi. We are looking at areas of opportunity for not just the cost issue, it's not just a cost issue, it's also a bureaucratic issue. Where to export tea, if you want to export tea, you need 97 licenses. 97, that's tea. And this came out clear when we met the South African importers of Kenyan tea. 97 licenses. Tell me when we are going to export with that kind of regime. So we are working together. We will pilot between my ministry and the county of Nairobi to have a single window. I don't know why I come and collect my licenses, then James comes and then there is, I don't know, MCSK and all those. So we are going to work together, and by first week of January, in the county of Nairobi, we are going to really have implemented the single business permit. And let me just also point out this issue of intercounty. We are working on a forum which we are going to have probably in January, if not in December, with the Council of Governors, to discuss our national county to county government, national to county government business charter, which we are going to sign. And in this charter, we are going to really insist that we do away with this intercounty. You can imagine a sector like transport. If you are transporting goods from county of Busia to county of Tana River, please count the number of taxes you have to pay if every county starts asking for taxes. This is not acceptable. We don't have 47 Kenyans. We have one Kenya and we serve the same. This is the last one.
Okay. Well, Waziri, first of all, congratulations. My name is Noel from People Daily. During your town hall meetings, you promised Kenya Association of Manufacturers some tax incentives to strengthen the local industries. I'm just wondering how do you intend to do this? Which sectors are you targeting? And then finally, what's your take on the internal?
Well, let me start with the issue of incentives. And we promised manufacturers incentives. But you know, in the mindset of Kenya, incentive is only taxes. I look forward to where manufacturers will tell me they actually want to pay more taxes. Because the service is so good. We are promoting their exports. Their bottom line is much better. You can see we are going to open commercial agencies in 50 countries. So don't talk just about cutting taxes. If everybody asks for tax waivers, where are we going to get the money to build the country? But what we are going to do really is to promoting our local manufacturers against import from outside, especially from outside the African country. Once we are done to activating the CFTA, then we are no obligation to anyone except those countries with which we are going to have bilateral agreement. Yeah? So right now it's a messy situation because now we have put our avocados, 27% duty they are charged in South Africa for avocados. Is that necessary? It's not necessary. So give us time, we finish with our regional and continental free trade framework. Once that is done now it's now Africa versus the rest of the world. Then we sit down with these manufacturers and ask ourselves which are the other drivers of competitiveness, including the issue of power. Because the cost of energy is something we have to see. And as I said the other day, Naivasha is ready. Naivasha Special Economic Zone is where we are starting our first low-cost power regime. Yeah, very short and very imminently. So that we continue working in the Ministry of Energy to bring down the cost of energy, to review the night tariff. I want to see a more effective night tariff, a more incentivized night tariff. A more meaningful night tariff is more important than tax incentive. Yeah? Look at other things, we are not just about cutting taxes. The issue of tax refunds, which is very sensitive to my ministry, to streamline. Either we are going not to collect this tax, or for us to fund it, or we are going to streamline the refund process for our manufacturers. So there's so many other incentives other than just cutting taxes that we are going to adopt. And on the issue of Mituba, I've challenged our textile industry. Pankaj is here. Yeah, and that Pankaj, you know, I am also a trader like you. Yeah? And you know the price we are selling to America is much lower than Mituba. Yeah, so it's not a question of price. It's a question of availability. It's a question of information. And I'll work with the textile industry to ensure that first we make the cheaper clothes available in this market. Whatever it's required for us to sell to America the same way, to our people the same way we are selling to America, we will do. Once the option is available, we will do like South Africa. South Africa banned Mituba. And I'm sure that you want me to say we are going to ban Mituba. Yes, we are going to ban Mituba. We want to give people an alternative, and we give people an alternative. And then we ban Mituba.
Thank you very much. We'll have a quick photo session with the CS, the Senator, and our board members. And then after that, we all head towards the server room, whereby we are going to, the CS will officially open the ceremony and have a play. That session will be led by our board members. For now,
Iya ni ang ini ang
good enough?
Not yet.
Not yet. No, okay.
Apa ini gimana kalau tiga pinya bro? Win man.
Let's have a look
Now we are starting. How many people there? 700. What's your special offering? What are you offering?
Nani anaongea hapa? Hii hai. Sawa. Okay, sasa ni set eh?
Yeah. Just actually 2 stands away from ours.
Iza ndugu Iza. James tuko sawa? Tuko sawa? Tutakaa na wewe.
Thank you.
Is it beef yourself or castle?
Yes.
Or this for beef castle?
Yes. This is the leather. We have one family. We have shower gels and lotions as well as the soaps.
Can you tell me about the content, the alcohol content?
This is locally made.
Locally produced
from Babadon. We have our photo here.
So the raw material is coming from
The raw materials coming from here, the only thing we don't get from them is palm oil.
palm oil. That's what we believe in. So the getting of more money.
Yes. We also have morning fish. Yeah. So morning fish here is for 1 gram. Actually, for us, yes. Yeah. Just have a look at it.
Yes.
Yes. We are the market leaders currently. So
What's the market?
65%.
65%.
Yes, market share.
Are you using
Personally, yes.
local?
Yeah, local.
Everything?
Yes.
All the products?
All the products here locally. Actually, 90% of the items are locally.
How many suppliers? Farmers. Buy from farmers.
No. We don't buy from farmers.
Buy from dealers.
Yeah, we have who supply to us. Everything is done locally. This one is 100% local.
Direct from farmers.
From farmers. We are headed there.
Okay, I'll organize them for you.
You know, we need to be transparent.
Yeah, you're not going to see everybody go like this. Next, let it happen.
Umeenda kulima tomato unakufanya nini?
Kitu sana kweli. Anamkuita huyo. Jana mwenye anabaga sana. You know how to do what you're supposed to do. Thank you, sir. Hey, kabisa bro. Poa. Dr. Matres. Dr. Matres. Mkendi ukava? Mkendi huyo hata ndio nakuja. Na ile timu yake unajua na wao. Anapiga simu tukimaliza kwa plus 50 ndio anakuja. Please, yes. Ready. Where do you want to sit? Ian. Uko fiti. Lazima simu. Adet. Ini kocok. Ikaw pata. Apa juga yun lo. Ada nilipatia elbow. Elvis. Kuna hapo. Nani ya kaunti nani ya mimi ndo mshikile kidogo because this year my alikuwa ile the next 10 minutes ndio matakuwa sasa distance anazunguka yes
There is remission for specific family to protect also users of other components. But they are different families. So I think the way today is the problem is the tariff sometimes is too general. Yeah. So I'll talk about your export plans. If I have that, one last thing. This comes out. The body is all we have this emission, our price will be competitive internationally. So go over leadership. We need factory is competing with the participants. I'll pass that tomorrow. Expo is the key for this one.
Yes,